theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Mitchell Robinson.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for New York, Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point guard. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Over Collins. Fournier's shot is off. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got the game going here with the first basket for the Hawks.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Fournier against Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So here's Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hunter on the wing. Burks against Young. Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he jams it with authority.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player. What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush. 0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
Going inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Young pass to Hunter. Shoots it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Young looking it over. And the dunk by Cavella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Cavella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8 ball every single time.
Now to numbers for Burks. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Outside Fournier. Driving the lane. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Herter. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to New Orleans. Young, good.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Knicks trail by 10. The pass to Burks. And there's the drive. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fournier passes to Barrett. From down in the low post, it goes.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Pass to Herter. Pass to Hunter. Back to Herter. The kick out to Young. Shoots from 14. Robinson with the block. In the corner, Barrett with it. Now, here's Fournier. 17 points in his last outing. From 12 feet out, No good off the front iron.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Young. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Tries from 10. Burks' shot is good.
Any chance Burks gets it from that area of the floor, he's taking it. That's a practice shot for him.
Young against Burks. Lob pass to Cavella. And the dunk by Cavella.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And Randle throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Young drives in, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Young against Burks. Fournier for three. Hunter grabs the miss.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Pelicans.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound, or the lack thereof. A lot of one and dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Now Hunter, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Burks looking around. That's good from Randle on the assist by Burks. Randle's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randle. Rose is checked in for Fournier. And quickly in for Alec Burks. Now here is Gallinari. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Quickly kicks to Rose. Quickly against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. It's deflected.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Bounce pass from Williams. Gallinari surveying the D. Rose against Williams. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Gallinari with the three. And the Hawks lead by 11.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Toppin. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Here's Quickly. Second chance effort, and it's finished off inside by Toppin.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Left side, Williams. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Noel, following the score by Lou Williams. can't cash in from close range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Driving to the basket. The shot that time, not on target. Rose with some nice D. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Doesn't go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Right outside. Takes a three. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Rose. Noel trying to break loose. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. The shot by Williams, no good. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Gallinari with the steal. He feeds it to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. On the wing, Williams. Okongwu with the elbow. Over Rose. It's rebounded by New York. Here it finds Rose. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. The lead now cut to single digits.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
The pass to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And here is Quickly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Barrett. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Atlanta leading by 11. Right for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Bogdanovich now topped the key, and the basket is good. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020 draft, Emmanuel Quickly reveals the origin of his NBA-ready teardrop floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill was really important. So just having that floater that I could, use over a big man is really vital.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action.
Assist from.
And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Noel. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. They're the group New York will start the second with. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Knicks trail by 16. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich left side. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here he goes. Out to Gallinari. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Here's Wright. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
That's his first personal.
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Quentin Grimes. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Noel. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Evan Fournier's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Burks in for Quickly. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Cavella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Williams. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Traps in the tray.
Trae Young.
Young's got 11 points.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Burks dishes to Fournier. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Clint Cavella.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
One of the best young lob men in the business, John Collins, finished with an exclamation point.
Fournier passes to Burks. Robinson kicks to Burks. Outside Fournier. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And checking out the numbers for Julius Randle. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. Putting up about 22 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Well, the backstory of Clint Cavella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
New York calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. Mitchell Robinson, fourth.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
Back to Burks. He kicks it to Fournier. New York, no good that time either. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Hunter, the pass to Young. Now the dish to Capella. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. The 3. That one, no good. Outside Fournier. He dishes it to Burks. Takes it inside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Capella kicks to Young. Into the lane. And that one is good.
Trae Young.
Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
New York calls timeout. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Fournier, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. Burks has got 7 points.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Collins against Fournier. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The assist.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Passes it to Robinson. Kicks it to Burks. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Collins dishes to Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Hello?
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Collins against Burks. Rose passes to Randle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's the pass to Hunter. Back to Herter. Pass to Young. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide-open guy from the corner of his eye.
Young dishes to Hunter. Collins against Randle. Collins kicks to Young. With the drive. Burks with the steal. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 23. Collins finds Hunter. Young with the ball. Now defended by Randle. That shot wide open. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
At the elbow, Randle. That one doesn't drop. Collins with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
The Hawks shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Good on both. Now Rose. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Robinson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Robinson's got his second basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Herter passes to Young. Clock at 6. Lob pass to Cavella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Burks. And quickly in for Fournier. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And it's Wright in for Kevin Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And Randle throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
Gallinari up top. He's covered by Noel.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Quickly. Banked in off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Young against Noel. Young passes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Assist from
Young's got his 6th assist on the night. Quickly up top. Gallinari covering. Pass to Randle. And the wide open shot from Rose. No good on the three. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Rose in the post. Gallinari on him. And yes, it's good. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose when he's committed to scoring. Get out of his way.
And the rejection by Noel. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Here's quickly. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And the rejection by Noel. Hunter against Barrett. Passes it to Quickly. Rose attacking. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Young outside, over Randle. Young, good. Young's got 20 points.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
And so it's Atlanta, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again offensively. A lot of guys are touching it, trying to look at mismatches. We found a play in an action that was working for us and kind of just kept going to it.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They score very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Cavella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the one. It's good. 10 points for Julius Randle.
That's the right play call. Randle's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Herder passes to Young. To the paint. Here's Cavella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Burks on the wing, defended by Young. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Herder passes to Collins. Over Burks. And again, it's Atlanta.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside Fournier. Back to Burks. And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And finished off by Collins.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Collins. Burks finds Fournier. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
That's tipped. To the inside, Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Sometimes he could be a little streaky. Randle has found a groove here tonight, though.
Young outside. Outside Collins. Shoots over Burks. Collins, good. Collins has got 10.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Burks against Young. Burks kicks to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Herder passes to Collins. He takes it in. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Young's got 24.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Burks, the pass to Fournier. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Young, and that one drops for him. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Collins against Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. And the dunk by Cavella.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Now the pass to Burks. Barrett with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Williams against Burks. Over Williams. Burks can't get it to go.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Herter. Inside. A floater. Can't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Burks. Barrett trying to free himself up. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
And the dunk by Cavella.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Burks, the pass to Barrett. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Cavella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And you will quickly, he's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Cavella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's DeLon Wright in for Kevin Herter. Toppin kicks to quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Over Okongwu. And it's quickly missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Quickly finds Barrett. Here's Robinson. To the middle. Count it.
Quentin Grimes.
Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Driving inside.
Using his athleticism on that drive, Bogdanovich forcing the D to foul him.
The Hawks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And New York making a change here. Rose is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Quickly. Robinson with it. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And finished off by Wright.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right side Rose. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Quickly the bounce pass. From the arc. And Derrick Rose gets the 3. Rose has got 7.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Outside Williams. There's the feed to Okongwu. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. He's got 9.
Derrick Rose explosive getting into the paint. But when he gets there, he has a soft touch as well.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Gallinari up top. He's got 5. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Noel's checked in for Toppin. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Rose with the block.
What defensive awareness from Derrick Rose. Had the shot well anticipated.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Foul.
Hunter's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter.
And so here is New York. On the wing quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fourth.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this crew, only around 75%.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And quickly drops them both. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. Passes to Hunter. Gallinari outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 14 points.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Pass to Noel. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Offline with the baseline jumper. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Wright. 5 on the clock. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
That one on Rose.
13.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Wright.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's New York with it. Rose passes to Noel. Back to Rose. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Dishes to Wright. He kicks to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Rose. Over Bogdanovich. Rose. Good. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gallinari against Robinson. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Robinson with the block. Bogdanovich against Quickly. Softly drops in the floater. Quickly's got 6 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Atlanta delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taj Gibson is out there with Noel. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Luwawu, and he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Tipped away. Jang against Gibson, and stolen by Jang. Wright looking around, kicks it to Hunter. Back to Wright. Jang inside, defended by Gibson. Jang, no luck. The Knicks shooting struggle is apparent, 37% from the field. 4th quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And it's good for 2.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
The instincts of Gibson on defense. He just knows where to be.
Arcidiacono taking his time here. The dish now to Noel. Trying to get open is Gibson, and it's Noel missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Passes it to Hunter. And the pass to Luwawu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive by Atlanta. Pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Arcidiacono, the pass to Noel. Gibson against Jang. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. McBride passes to Noel. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Luwawu off the mark, and the drought continues.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Arcidiacono. He's guarded by Collins. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Inside from down low. That's good from Collins on the assist by Wright.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Stolen. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Shoots from 12. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Right outside. Down low. Here's Jang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
He had a nice open look right there. McBride's got 5 points in the quarter.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And Wright kicks to Collins. Pass to Luwawu for the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's McBride. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Offline with his three. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Collins. The turnaround Jay. Knicks with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And there's the pass to Arcidiacono. Here's Grimes. Buries it from three-point range.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Right, the pass to Luau. Poked loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Gibson. And the layup's good off the glass. Gibson's got his first points in this one.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
To the paint, tries to save it. Here's McBride. Pass to Arcidiacono. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And so Wright nails both of them. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the dunk by Wright.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Luau, the rebound by Arcidiacono. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Toppin. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And the basket by Knox.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here's Arcidiacono. Pass to McBride. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Drives to the hoop, and that one's good. Arcidiacono's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Williams finds Wright. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Toppin passes to Gibson. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul.
Gorgui Dieng.
That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here's Toppin. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Knox.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Passes it to Llewellyn. Back to Williams. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Arcidiacono, and the shot is good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. To the paint, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in.
Danilo Gallinari.
Here's Arcidiacono. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Trae Young,
a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And again, it's Atlanta.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Toppin. Trying to get open is Gibson. And that one drops.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outside Williams. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.